What is going on, guys? Jexzi bringing you a jump sinking tutorial as I promised in the comments below on my Obey Soak video. As you can see, it says if I get 50 likes I will make a jump sink tutorial like the one on this, and you guys got me 51. It's good enough. So I'm gonna bring the trick shot part and the feeding part. If you haven't seen these videos, they're pretty good. So let's get on with it. I have my song here and I have the waveforms out. Just synced it up, putting markers. If you don't know how to put markers, it's the little star button on your number pad. And if you don't have the number pad, then you can just drag these markers holding shift and it'll lock onto your little red line thingy. So you have all these markers basically that's synced up. Okay, so then you drag in the clip that you want. Start off with trick shotting. Alright, so he starts fairly around right here. So just split that. Add some Twixtor. Keep in mind, the speeds, you cannot go under 45 because it'll get really choppy, and I'll explain to you why in a bit. Okay, so you start off nearest from frame interpret, then you go motion sensitivity has to be 0, and let's say I wanted my shot to be over here. Okay, so we're going to do this. Keyframe it at 100. Now this is basically a pattern. Here's this pattern. Here's what the pattern is going to be. So keyframe at 100. Go more or less around the middle. 50. Then you go. Sometimes you need to drag this a little more closer to your marker. You go and you put it to a higher speed than 100. Then next keyframe you can do 100. Then middle 50. See what I mean? It's a pattern. Then you jump it up. Next keyframe 100. And then what, 50 right here. Next, more than. Okay, so this is where I wanted my shot to be, so I'm gonna stop it right there as soon as he shoots. Keyframe, frame interpret, and motion sensitivity. And you go to the next frame, put this at 100, put this at blend, and put this at 70. Okay, so you got the regular Twixtor warpy thingy, whatever, or whatnot. So if you want to continue jump syncing while he's reloading, what you can do is basically go and do what you did on the trick shot. So, but this one you can put it as much speed as you want, so 30, because I mean you have it on blend, and it's basically gonna blend your frames in. It's not gonna be choppy at all. So you do what you did on the trick shot, the spinning part. So let's say right there. Okay. And let's run preview this. So let's see how this looks. Oh, let me take off the volume right quick. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to explain why you can't go under 45. I'll show you an example. Let's just take these things off. Okay, so here's what happens when you go under 45. Let's say I wanted to go to 40. Or no, 30. Okay. And it's on nearest, so keep in mind it's on nearest and no motion sensitivity. Alright, so let's say I changed all the 50s to 30s. Sorry, voice crack. Okay, you can make fun of me on that. Alright, so 30. And boom. Let me put this high again. Okay. Okay. So here's what happens if you go under 45. You can't really see it. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's try this now. Basically, it makes it choppy as hell, so you can't really see it right now. Alright, so you got the, let's move on to feeds, right? Okay. Oh, sorry, I just dragged in the song. Alright, so I got this feed here. And always make sure your clip is 59.94. I can't stress that enough, guys. So you drag in Twixtor, 59.94. Okay. All the basic settings are normal. That's all you really need. You just go to the first beat, drag your clip to where you want it to start. Let's say I wanted to start right here. Alright, you split it. Okay, so you can come over here. He shoots around there, so just alright, start at keyframe 100, then go around the middle. You want to go keyframe it around 30, maybe 10, however you want. And then you go over here to the marker and you jump it up until you see where he shoots. So right over right there. Let's say right there. Next frame 100. Again, it's the same pattern. It's just you can mess with the speeds a lot more. Okay, so 30. Now what you want to do is go to a point where he moves a lot, like to go to the next kill. So I don't want to move too much, so like right here, next frame 100. Let me turn the volume down so when I run preview it you guys can see. 30. Next frame, next marker, move it up. I know it takes a long time for the guy to come out. I don't know why. 30. There you go. Oh crap. The guys are over here, so yeah, it's taking a long time. I don't know. Sorry about this. I'll speed it up if anything. Okay, so right here is where you want the guy to shoot. So the shot is literally right here. You might see some warp. You can't help that. That's Twixtor. Also depends on your clip. Okay, so he shoots right there. Then you can go right here, around the middle, like I taught you before. And you go in low speed. Jump it. Next frame 100. Middle 30, or however you want. jump it up. So he shoots like right over there. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm not planning to do the whole feed, but I mean, you guys get it. Alright, so let's run preview this. Okay, so sorry about the whole it being long for the other guy to get the feed, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean for this to happen. I just got a random feeding clip on my computer. But you guys get it off of here. Hopefully. So yeah, let's see how this looks. Basically, you just got it, you know what I'm saying? So
the early birds eat first, that's why I'm turkey stuffed boogies with the fear. The early birds eat first, that's why I'm turkey stuffed boogies with the fear.
not much to do after that. You can do the same thing with cinematics. Just make sure your clips are 59.94. Again, I can't stress that enough. So I mean, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys want, and I'll bring it to you guys, hopefully, if I can have time to make it for you guys and stuff, but, you know, I'll find some time. Alright guys, so, thanks for watching.